Good evening, everyone. If I told you that this little card could save you hundreds of dollars every year and give you access to free books, movies, audiobooks, computers, and even free educational programs, would you believe me? See, most people think that library cards are only for checking out books, but since becoming a college student and a mom, I've learned that public libraries have become one of my most important resources in life. See these? These board books have been rented from my local library for my son, and this one is for me. I didn't buy any of them. Today I want to convince you that libraries are much more than just buildings full of books. They are places to provide free resources, support lifelong learning, and strengthen our communities. First, I'll explain why everybody underestimates public libraries. Then I'll show you everything that libraries have to offer. And finally, I'll explain why people should take advantage of all these amazing community resources that public libraries have to offer. Before we can appreciate everything libraries have to offer, we first have to take a look at why most people overlook them. When people hear the word library, most people think of old shelves with old books and a place where everybody has to whisper. Unfortunately, that stereotype can cause people to miss out on resources that could genuinely improve their life. Instead of borrowing books, people spend money on novels that they'll only read once. They also spend money on monthly subscriptions to audiobook services or streaming platforms where they rent movies, or even search for places with free internet so they can complete their schoolwork or job applications. Many people simply don't know that the library already offers a lot of these resources for free. According to the Pew Research Center, many Americans believe that libraries are a very important part to their communities. Yet many people still don't fully understand everything that libraries provide beyond the traditional book lending. This misunderstanding affects students like us. College can be expensive enough without having to purchase every book we want to read or pay for every resource we need. Libraries offer quiet study spaces, computers, free Wi-Fi, and access to research materials that can help students succeed academically. Not only that, but families are affected too. Children can outgrow their books almost as often as they outgrow their clothes. Buying a new book every single week can become very expensive. These board books here have introduced my son to new colors, language development, and shapes. And I didn't even have to spend any money building a new collection because my library lets me borrow them for free. Another thing that libraries provide are helping bridge the digital divide. According to the American Library Association, public libraries provide free access to computers, internet, and digital resources for millions of Americans who may not have reliable technology at home. Yes, despite these benefits, libraries still become underused because people don't realize what they're missing. Fortunately, there is a simple solution, and that simple solution is to use your public library. Today's libraries are nothing like the stereotypes that we all grew up with. Yes, they still have books, but they also provide so much more, like ebooks, audiobooks, movies, learning programs, online databases, educational resources that you can access from your home with nothing more than a library card. Libraries also support early literacy. According to Reading is Fundamental, regular reading to young children helps build vocabulary, language skills, and a lifelong love of reading. Public libraries make this easier by giving families free access to children's books and storytime programs. For me, that's one of the greatest benefits. Instead of limiting my son to a few books that I can afford, I can introduce him to dozens of different stories throughout the year without spending extra money. But libraries don't just benefit children, they benefit everyone. Whether you're a student, a parent, or someone looking for a new job, Libraries offer so many resources that can make life so much easier. Many libraries provide resume workshops, interview preparation, technology classes, and free community events. According to the National Library of Medicine, 92% of public libraries help people access online job resources, and many also assist with resumes and online job applications. That means a library can be much more than a place to borrow books. It can also be a place that helps someone build a career. Libraries have also very much embraced technology. According to the American Library Association, libraries continue expanding their digital collections as more people than ever are reading ebooks and listening to audiobooks. With a library card, many of these resources can be accessed right from a phone or a computer. The Institute of Museum and Library Services reports that more than 155 million Americans have library cards, proving that libraries continue to be an important part of communities across the country. Now imagine what our communities could look like if even more people took advantage of these free resources. Families could save money, children could develop stronger reading habits, students could have access to quiet study spaces, and job seekers could receive valuable career support. As I begin to conclude, today we discussed how libraries are often overlooked, the many services they provide beyond books, and how public libraries benefit people of all ages. My challenge to you is simple. If you already have a library card, use it. If you don't already have a library card, visit your local library and sign up for one. For me, this library card has allowed my son to discover new stories. It's helped me continue learning as a college student without spending money on every single book that I want to read. Public libraries are truly more than just books. They are places of learning, opportunity, and community. And all it takes to unlock those opportunities is this little card. Thank you.